Gimme, gimme, gimme! I need! Oh boy, here we go.
Here we go.
Holy smokes, we got a battle for you. Jim Carrey and Me, Myself, and Irene versus Bill Murray in What About Bob? Great name, Bob. Got a personal affiliation. Great name, yeah. Now tell me later. Taylor, please, who won this battle? I need to know. I need to know. Who won?
All right.
Jim Carrey or Bill Murray? Tell me.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
So a little background. First time ever
Jay.
seeing this What About Bob movie.
Oh yeah. You just
For
saw
the first time ever.
yesterday.
Yes. Yeah, I remember seeing it like on the video rental stores, but I just never watched it. It just didn't look appealing to me. But I love Bill Murray, which is weird. Like, why wouldn't I have watched
Gotta
it?
keep your funny bone.
But yeah, Jim Carrey. When these two movies are completely different, but they kind of have a similar theme, based on mental health.
Yep.
Both characters suffer from.
Both got some stuff going on.
Yeah. One's kind of the What About Bob's like a lighter comedy, whereas Me, Myself, and Irene.
I don't know, man. Depending on how you look at it.
Well, in terms of like dirty jokes, one's rated R, one's like, is it even PG-13?
I believe so. They do say
He was
shit.
gonna blow him up.
They say shit. They say shit.
He was gonna blow him up too.
And look at guns. Oh, too dirty.
Yeah.
And then he goes to the arrows and he was like, not painful enough.
Yeah.
And then he goes to the TNT and he's like, perfect.
Yeah, I'm gonna like times
Great.
20 stump TNT.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I mean, at the time, if you go to the internet, they say What About Bob has a way better Rotten Tomato score, 82% over Me, Myself, and Irene gets a 47. But both were box office hits. I believe What About Bob doubled its money, right?
Yep.
And Me, Myself, and Irene, 150 million it made. I mean, for a comedy.
Yeah.
Fairly Brothers comedy. Holy
And
smokes, Batman.
Carrey was white hot at the time. Like
This was
just
him branching off, I think, a little bit, because he did Liar, Liar, right
Dumb and
after he
Dumber.
did those three bangers in '94.
Ace Ventura.
He did Liar, Liar, Truman Show,
Oh yeah, Truman Show. Yeah.
right? And I feel like this Fairly Brothers was that one comedy he wanted to do that was R, that was great,
Yeah.
raunchy as
Yeah.
AF, as the kids say these days.
Yep.
I don't know, if you know, you know. There's another one.
I would equate more like What About Bob is more of like a Home Alone. Like I'm trying to like
Yeah,
say
sure.
the difference between
Yeah.
these. Like one is kind of a
And
like I
the
said,
other one's
rated
like
R.
Mighty
But
Ducks.
yeah, it's a
you
little
got
more.
you got a lot going on.
It was a gentler comedy, but I only saw it for the first time recently, so
Yeah, I get you.
I just
Yeah.
I don't know.
What was your gripe with What About Bob? Why Me, Myself, and Irene took it?
Bill Murray's acting was kind of forced.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't like. He was like, I don't know. I just didn't
Really?
get it. Yeah, I mean,
Dude.
the best part of the movie for me was the
Ter-
the son of
the Tourette's.
Dreyfus, Sigmund,
Sigmund.
and how he's always talking about death and like
Yeah.
he's like so morose.
We're all gonna die. You're gonna
Yeah.
die. That's when I first when I saw this movie as I think it was 5.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay.
I saw it when it came out.
Okay.
I
You
saw-
understood like what was going on?
Not well. I thought it was funny because Bill Murray, I related to him. Just he acted like a kid in the flick, right? He acted like Siggy.
Yeah,
When
yeah,
they were
yeah.
in the beds together, that's one of my favorite scenes because that was the scene, the jump off point where there was no return. That's where Richard Dreyfuss was not coming back. He was like, all right, okay. The Tourette's moment.
Yeah, that was
When
funny.
you're
between
all gonna die. You're gonna die. There's nothing else to fear. And all of a sudden, Bill Murray's like, Tourette's syndrome. What's Tourette's?
They're back and
says
forth.
Siggy. And Bill Murray's like, he just gives him the look. And next thing you know, you see the parents waking up to them cussing some very creative verbiage. I ain't gonna quote it because I probably wouldn't do it justice because they knocked it out of the
This
park.
is my point. That kid who played Sigmund.
Mm-hmm.
He called him Siggy.
Yep.
He
Sounds
was
like
probably
he
the
likes
best
the
part of the
movie.
movie for me. That's like all the more their Tourette's
Sure.
arguments back and forth.
Sounds like you're laughing right
no,
now.
yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like
That was it. Not the sailing scene. Not like him.
No.
Not
No, I didn't.
Incremental.
That's where I seemed like some of them felt too forced.
It was an incremental climb with Bob in that movie.
Yeah, I don't.
Like he eventually took over
I just
Dr.
didn't
Leo
get it.
Marvin's, Dr. Leo's life. Richard Dreyfuss, by the way, I have to say, was super funny without trying to be super funny. He did a wonderful bang up job. I think it was so good for me, and I'm gonna pick What About Bob? Thank you for asking me. Thanks.
Sorry.
No, but for real, I'm gonna pick What About Bob because their on camera it felt so real to me,
Okay.
and it was because they both hated each other.
Yeah, they did not get along.
They
I read
hated
that.
each
I read
other.
that, yeah.
It was like Jim Carrey with Tommy Lee Jones. Tommy Lee Jones on the Batman Forever,
Yeah.
the Val Kilmer. I like that movie.
It's one of those Hollywood
One
like
of my
famous
favorites.
riffs, like two actors who play side by side and they like hate each
Yeah,
other.
because-
But the performance is really good because their characters
Yeah.
are supposed to hate each
Yeah,
other.
because Dumb and Dumber
Yeah.
beat his. He thought it was his like Titanic or his Mona Lisa of pictures, and it was
Carrey got
Cobb.
that?
It was Cobb when he did the movie Cobb. Tommy Lee Jones did the
Oh
baseball
yeah,
movie
yeah. Okay, yes.
covering
yes.
Ty Cobb,
Gotcha.
and
And it
Dumb
didn't-
and Dumber beat it. Just saying, he took a little offense to a movie named Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
And lost when he had this. It was
Of all-
it's a masterpiece.
Yeah.
It's a great.
I've never
it's
seen
a,
it.
a great movie. Tommy Lee did really good. Who's the other? He was in Batman with the first Batman. God, I can't remember his name.
I just want to go back to that kid, the actor who plays Siggy.
Mm-hmm.
I was reading about him. He's famously in the movie Hook too.
Yep.
With Dustin Hoffman and but I read that after acting he he's like a rocket scientist or something. He's got like degrees from MIT.
Looks like he could.
Nerd alert!
He can nerd out. He can nerd out on you.
No, I just thought that was cool though. Like,
I wish I could nerd out. I'm more of a geek with the gaming and the stuff.
yeah,
and the cards and the
I just thought that was cool.
What does Irene have, Taylor, that so far doesn't sound like it? I mean, trust me, I could name scenes, but tell me something from Irene that
The dirty jokes is
like-
obviously
you like the
funny.
R. You
It's
like the R.
yeah, it's like funny, and you can't see it on TV.
so PG-13, PG can't be funny, Taylor.
No, it can. Ninja Turtles. F's
Nice,
my
nice.
shit up.
F's my S right up. AF.
No, me, myself, and Irene. Unique.
Dumb. I'm done.
The Renee Zellweger. I read too that they
Close enough.
dated her.
A little bit.
Her and
A little
Carrey
bit,
like
yep.
during the movie.
That was after his breakup with his wife, that Holly, I believe, from Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
Wow, everything just comes back to. It's like our Seinfeld thing. Everything comes back to
Yeah,
Seinfeld in
yep,
real life, kind of
yep.
sort of sometimes. And now it's everything today is coming back to Dumb and Dumber.
Yep.
Fitting for us. Kidding. But no, me, myself, and Irene. That was one video cassette that I had when I was a kid, along with Happy Gilmore, Men in Black, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze, and I can't remember the other one. Oh well. It was one of the core like fall asleep because I had the
rotation.
the rotation. Like this week I'm just gonna try to finish this one and rotate it because it was the all-in-one thing when I was a kid. And that me, myself, and Irene, I felt for that cow after so much time. Like when he pumped loads after loads of rounds in that cow, like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And like legitimately took a power stance. I
Yeah.
love his tight jeans because it accents his gangliness like I had.
He
At
thought
the-
one bullet was gonna like take care of it.
Yeah, you just stand back now. I'll just don't work.
Yeah, you can tell he was trying to do like the humane thing, but it just
And made that gargling noise. And then when he tried to suffocate him at the end with the gargling,
Yeah.
it was hilarious. Oh my god, one of the favorite scenes besides him eating a June bug on the way to doing that almost.
Doesn't Irene like kick the cow too? He's like, "Can you help?" And she's like daintily kicking the cow. Yeah, making grunts.
Because she's wearing those really bad shoes.
Yeah.
She's wearing like Toms or some flats or some. She's toe kicking it. Ow, that would hurt. A cow's like.
So
it's gonna hurt.
The only way I see What About Bob could even get what was it actually rated? Was it PG or PG-13?
PG-13 because they say shit.
Okay, if it got to R, I will say at the end, spoiler, when we talked about a little bit how he gets the dynamite and Dreyfus was ready to just straight up blow him up.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Did you remember the opening scene of that movie? Where the other therapist,
pawns him off on him or
Bob
whatever.
Wiley pawns him off, and did you see his reaction? He's like, "Free,
free!" It's just
free.
He just bounces from.
That set the tone of the movie when I first saw that, and Richard Dreyfuss took it and ran with it. He's a great actor. Mr. Holland's Opus is probably my favorite movie that Richard Dreyfuss ever did.
I like him in Jaws. That's probably what I am.
Jaws is second. This is third. If I were to do my Mount 3 more. I don't really know another movie he was in. Was he in Jaws 2?
No.
No.
It's just one.
Was he?
2 was when all the teenagers were in the
Did
sailboat.
he get eaten in Jaws 1? I don't remember.
No, remember him and the chief paddle away?
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. See,
because he hits him with
they could do it there, but they couldn't give Leo a little bit of the board in Titanic. Shit.
Hey, fun facts here before we exit out of this, but I looked up a few things. What about Bob? Robin Williams was the first choice to play Bob Wiley.
I can see that.
Yeah.
He was hot
And
at the time, too.
when I read that after I saw the movie, I was like, that would have made it better. And I love Bill Murray. I just didn't like him in this role. It felt forced.
I don't think Robin Williams at the time was going to be serious enough to pull that off quite yet. Because he was still at that really high energy. Whereas Bill Murray had that range of just being... Because this led to Groundhog's Day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because 91, 92 Groundhog's Day, I believe.
Groundhog's wasn't before this?
No. Groundhog's was 92. Mm-hmm. So this piece of acting with Frank Oz... right?
Yeah. Director.
First time director did a great job, first and foremost, I believe, with big personalities that hated each other and pulled this off and make double the money back. Hell yeah.
That's the next fact. Murray and Dreyfus really didn't get along.
No.
Murray confirmed he threw a glass on set, though he insisted it was at the ceiling, not at Dreyfus.
Was it during the mashed potatoes scene?
Murray himself...
Use my slicker!
Murray himself admitted the tension was real but useful, saying, quote, "We didn't get along on the movie particularly, but it worked for the movie." Hence, that's basically the plot. He's supposed to be annoying as hell to this guy. And
See, Jim Carrey did that too. He pokes the
We're playing Andy.
You got to get the authenticity. If you want something, and look, it stands the test. And that's another thing. Both these movies, heavily criticized, both amazing actors in their own right for seriousness, for relevancy still, we'll see what Jim Carrey, wink, wink, nudge, nudge out there, conspiracy theorists. But they last the test of time. Yeah. Honestly, I believe they're both amazing flicks, but who wins? Who's better, Jim or Bill?
I think Jim. I would pick Jim.
For this movie and overall?
And overall, yeah. Yeah.
I have to concur with you with overall, yes, Jim Carrey is the better comedian. He is probably my top one of one.
Yeah.
Top's Chrome Refractor, whatever you got to say about it.
I like how both actors can do comedy and serious roles.
Very much so.
That's the range they got is good.
And they know how to reach their audience. Yeah. They have that. I mean, it's not saying stick to the script, no new lyrics, sort of cliche, but they know how to make a flick. They know what works with their style and what script works, and it's great. And I believe Bill is, he's. I believe we might have hit on this with our on Ace Ventura. We might have done our Mount Rushmore.
Yep.
But yeah, Jim is the best. of the best, I believe.
So we agree.
But Bill Murray in this, I believe, is still a better picture overall.
Well,
than, than Me, Myself, and Irene.
So the matchup, you're picking Murray, and What About Bob? But overall, you're picking Carrey for a career compared to Murray. I never thought it would happen, but the one Bill Murray movie I didn't like. But I only saw it once.
Hey, cheers to that, though, man. Hey, watch it a second time.
No, yeah, I'll give it.
And keep what I said in mind, maybe.
I'll give it a
we
chance.
reference it in a future pod.
Yeah.
Wink, wink. Tell us what you think. Comment below. If you're so inclined, right? So, overall, what do you give stars, movie-wise?
What About Bob? I have 3.
Hey, it's average. Hey,
Yeah.
that's better than what I thought when I got that text saying I didn't like it.
Because-
I'm like, oh, keep it to yourself.
Because of the kid actor who we talked about a little bit
You're all
before.
gonna die.
Yeah, the one who became like a genius.
He was probably the second option in Sixth Sense.
And then the darker turn. I mean, it's about how he was gonna like blow him up. I was like,
Oh shit!
that came out of left field.
Like when I saw it coming once.
When he busted into the place.
Good Morning in America didn't work. You saw the twitch in his.
He kind of took it over.
You saw his eye go.
He was totally jealous too because he was like.
When all right, so when Bill, I'm gonna end it on this because all right, you give it a 3. What do you give Me, Myself, and Irene?
4, not a maximum of 4.
I agree with you on Me, Myself, and Irene. It's
4.
a 4. Solid Fairley Brothers movie.
Yeah.
And Jim Carrey performance, comedic. But
You
when
giving a
Bill
5?
became, when Bob Wiley, I gotta end it on this. When he finally snapped and the doctor put him down and the sedatives are probably taking over and he should be sleeping right now.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm also gonna do this prescription for this. And Bob Wiley was like, well, with those symptoms and what he's on right now, should he really be taking Prozac? He probably should be taking blah, 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 blah. Like, he already knows all this, right? Because he's been in so much situations where he's become a therapist almost.
Right.
And he was like, should he be doing this and this? And he was like, oh, yeah. The doctor said, I'm going to change his prescription. I could not. I'm like, what the just happened? This seriously is, and like, that was great to me. My mom and I geeked pretty hardcore. That we did today when I told her about it. Anywho, dude, I give What About Bob? I give it a 5. For me, I give maximum. Me, Myself, and Irene I'm gonna bump it up to 4.5 because I put it on repeat all the time.
You like the half stars?
Yeah. Why? Because I give it that.
Because you can't
like
decide
it
one notch. You gotta
like,
have a half a notch.
Do I sell this card or do I get? I'm gonna keep this one.
Keep it. Sit on it.
Sit on it. Let it age well like cheese. Peace.